Our GDP has been continuously falling. Last quarter, it was 5.8%, and the Q1 numbers expected. They are masters in embellishing numbers. If after this, what we are saying, they may change a percentage here or there, 0.1 or 2, not more. But it cannot be more than 5.6%, which would be a 7-year low. The industrial manufacturing has collapsed. 1.2, that's the government number, which is hardly any manufacturing growth or job creation. Rupee, as I have mentioned, is continuously falling. It has lost its value close to 4%, maybe more after yesterday's fall. And it is the worst performing currency of Asia. Please note that. The unemployment has soared to 8.2%. The real unemployment, because you have to look at the others who are underemployed, the street hawker, somebody who is selling peanuts or eggs now they are not employed. So the real unemployment in India is close to 20%. Major industrial sectors are collapsing because of the fall in consumption and demand, primarily because people don't have incomes. As I've already mentioned, given the numbers of the automobile sector, I will not repeat the numbers. But it's a very sharp fall when we look at high 20s, both for passenger vehicles and commercial vehicles. It is also linked to the crisis of the non-banking financial corporations, NBFCs, which used to give money to the poor, especially those who buy two-wheelers, the young people, or the salaried class, whether a motorcycle or a scooter. The second largest employer in India after agriculture is the textiles, and the textile sector has rung the alarm bell. They have issued full-page advertisements in national and regional papers appealing for help. It's a SOS from this sector. Agricultural distress is very well known. All the engines of the Indian economy are just stuttering. So we do not know how the takeoff will take place. And after this transfer from the Reserve Bank, there is nothing more for the Reserve Bank to transfer because the red line they have touched. I have explained to you the huge shortfall in the revenue and the budgetary projections, the mismatch between the revenue estimates, revised estimates, as well as the economic survey, whether in percentage of GDP, the gap is from 9.2% as projected in revised estimates to 8.2% in the economic survey. And in actual numbers, it's again the same, 17.3 lakh crore as revenue. But economic survey confirms it's only 15.6 lakh crore, a shortfall of 1.7 lakh crore. That shortfall is exactly what the government seeks to meet by snatching away the money from central banks' contingency reserve. So tomorrow, if you have a global financial crash, a global economic crisis, Reserve Bank of India has no room left to intervene and to help the Indian economy. This is how grave the situation is. People have fears about their own money in the banks now. That fear was real after demonetization. Again, this fear is there. And you should know that under law, whatever money you may have as savings, only 1 lakh crore is guaranteed. Only 1 lakh is guaranteed by the Reserve Bank. You may have 1 crore in the bank, but the government and the Reserve Bank will not give you more than 1 lakh. It's a serious situation.